One imagines that the Carthaginians, keen merchants and employers of mercenaries themselves, took a look at Pyrrhus's oversized army in Sicily, did some quick calculations on the back of a beer coaster, and realised he was going to have to bleed the Greek cities white to pay his men, and that time was on their side. The situation in southern Italy was also getting a lot worse, with the Romans having conquered everything outside of Tarentum, modern-day Taranto. Once again, Pyrrhus packed up without achieving his strategic objectives and, well, someone set him up. The Strait of Messina, between Sicily and Naples, is very narrow. Google Street View can help us out here. And when Pyrrhus tried to cross back over it with his troop ships, the Carthaginian fleet was waiting for him. And if you were the Carthaginians, and considering he was leaving anyway, why take any losses in a fight? You have to wonder if the Sicilian Greeks made it a condition of their cooperation. In any event, it was a slaughter. Of Pyrrhus's 110 warships and transports, he suffered 70 sunk and 28 damaged. Hannibal might have rated Pyrrhus as history's greatest general, and that in the shadow of Alexander. But he was no admiral. One has to suspect Hannibal's admiration had something to do with another general who had to contend with elephants and Romans. One thing is clear, Alexander the Great's successors owed a lot to keeping a keen eye on how he was going to pay his troops, and that's what led him to conquer the richest cities on earth. Pyrrhus was hoping to conquer Carthage and Rome and then turn his attentions east. But for a general of mercenaries, he had a poor eye for where the money was to be found. You could almost argue that the slaughter in the strait did him a favour, a lot less men needing back pay after that debacle.